Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Myrtle Jr. Mystery. Today is Monday, and we're solving the case of the mysterious murder at the tropical resort. Inspector Irratino, I don't know how you pronounce the name, had told Jake that Mondays were an acquired taste, but Jake thought he was joking. Take this one for example. The world's richest man had been killed at a tropical resort. So we have four suspects. We have Earl Grey, Lady Violet, Dr. Crimson, and Sister Lapis. The four locations are the ocean, the swim-up bar, the lifeguard stand, and a private suite. So each suspect brought one weapon to one location, but only one was a murderer today. Jake knew that proper deduction could only come from an analysis of evidence. So here is the grid, and here are the clues and evidence. Whoever was in the ocean was left-handed. So one of these four suspects is left-handed. So we have Earl Grey. He comes from a long line of Earl Greys. Yes, those Earl Greys. No, he doesn't sign autographs, and that's because he's right-handed, but he always does have some bags with him. So he's right-handed. Next up is Lady Violet, the daughter of Lord Violet and the heiress of the Violet Isles, the largest territory in the world. I cannot pronounce this word, and she's right-handed. Dr. Crimson is left-handed, though. She's the world's smartest doctor, according to her, and she's right. But just because you're smart doesn't mean you're not a murderer. And Sister Lapis is right-handed, so only Dr. Crimson is left-handed. So Sister Lapis, the librarian at Sacred Kidney, she absolutely loves books and crawling her way to the top by any means necessary. My goodness. So if we pay attention here, Dr. Crimson is the only suspect that is left-handed. And she was at the ocean. So let's do that. So Earl Grey was Earl Grey was seen hanging around at the swim-up bar, which is this one. Check mark that. Lady Violet was seen next to an unused life preserve. So we check mark that, which means that Sister Lapis could be at the private suite. Because according to the another evidence of the clues, well, this one is the evidence. Jake determined the murder took place in a private suite based on the clues he found there, specifically the corpse. Drawing these grids in his notebook was Jake's favorite part of the job, and soon she had the solution. Jake is a boy, my goodness. But you know what? It's quite obvious, but I don't know if this is accurate. Let's find out. Oh, yes! Yes! At least I finally understand what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to pay attention to the clues and also the evidence. For the original Myrtle, there's also a hint button, which there is none in the Myrtle Jr. But nevertheless, Myrtle Jr. is like the easy version of the original Myrtle. But you already know what I'm talking about. While Sister Lapis protests her innocence, she lost confidence as Jake explained the case against her, and she admitted it. She was caught. And she says, "May God strike you down for what you've done to me," she announced. Jake watched her be led away, knowing it was the last he would see of her. And that concludes this case, and I solved it in 5 minutes and 39 seconds. So, that is it for today's Murdle Jr. mystery. Stay tuned for more by tomorrow, and thanks for watching.